I'm going to be showcasing the front end work that I did for Coinvise. Here's the home page. We're going to be focusing on the web elements that have CSS animations and kind of move around the page. So don't pay attention to these assets on the background, which are from a different person that designed it. When we scroll down here, we're going to see a ticker here that I made from scratch. It has the partner logos, SVGs, and it has infinite scroll. It's using CSS animations. Then as we scroll down, we're going to have this curtain type of animation that goes with the scroll. So if I scroll up, it's going to do that. And then we have this card here. Some elements are going to pop out from the side really nicely. As we scroll down, some opacity is going to fade. We're going to have the elements come out again. See, these cards are going to lay out, and then some elements are going to shoot from the right. Depending on how fast you scroll, it's going to align with that. Then this thing's going to go under this nice, beautiful umbrella type of arc. And we can scroll back to kind of see it. That's going to disappear. A GIF comes back up, and then some cards are going to come out again. So if I go really fast, it's just going to be like that. Then here, there's a nice gradient that goes with the scroll. Nice touch. Here's some simple card renders and a link, and then just a GIF in the background. And then we see the ticker again. On the left here, you see the navigation page. On hover, the items are going to be highlighted with the background color and the text color changing. On the airdrop page, we're going to see 3 different types of airdrops. All of them have forms that use the input components that I built for the library. This timeline is something I also built. You can easily jump back to previous steps and see where you are in the steps on the progress of the form. Wallet address specifically is the one that I worked on. Here is the text entry where you can enter token amounts and wallet addresses to send to. And here we're just gonna take my wallet ID, copy this, comma, 5 tokens for me. And I scroll down, I see that there's one address and it shows exactly which one, and there's a convenient copy button. What happens when we have duplicates? Let's see. It's gonna have this resolve when duplicates button, and then I can choose how many I want to include or exclude. That modal should be a little bit bigger. What happens if I have different token amounts? The modal is going to have these checkboxes which allow me to choose which to include or exclude. And then I can also add different addresses. They can also have duplicates as well. So it's going to show 2 addresses, resolve 2 duplicates. There you go. And you have those 2 addresses. Let's take a look at some of the plugin cards here, actually. So this modal will pop up, and it validates Twitter URL to scrape addresses off of a Twitter thread. Back when Twitter used to be called Twitter. There's also other third-party integrations with Snapshot. You can also see this really nice gradient here when I am activated, when I'm holding the click. That's a nice touch. Token holders, you can choose which token a user has to have in possession to be eligible for this airdrop, and same with NFT, which NFTs they need to be possessing at the time to claim this airdrop. On the memberships page here, this is an animation I created. It's got this nice glossy animation to give it sort of a metal shine. We can see the title of the membership NFT, the price, the duration, and the amount of copies that are available, as well as the benefits. The form here allows you to choose all the different attributes, and I also wanted to render the sample card to preview to users live in real time, so when they're typing things out, it's going to show those changes immediately. We can change it to 88.88 ETH, change the quantity. Validity, this drop down here allows you to choose the duration of how long this membership lasts. So we can choose days, and that's going to convert to something more readable, like months. 30 months is going to be 2 years and 5 months, and then 30 years is going to be 30 years. We can upload an image. That's going to show up here. We remove it. We can also see that files type supported is not allowed for HEIC. It has to be a JPEG or a PNG. I can upload a different image. And then this is metadata for the NFT. We can also see some other plugins, kind of similar to the mass token drop. What other benefits we want to add. So maybe we want to give them some tokens when they buy the NFT. We want to give them access to a Discord, access to a newsletter. I also created all the modals. And I also created this item list here. We can remove all the benefits and try to enter it. Let's say we want to give them some swag. It's also keyboard accessible, so if I want to go here and remove it, I can just press space. But we need to add at least one benefit, so let's give them some 50 points. And then we can give them access to behind the scenes. And that's all navigatable with keyboard, accessible. And that's pretty much it for the memberships. For the profile page, I used some dummy data since we're offline, but this is just to kind of show you how it looks like. There's a avatar here, the username handle, the Twitter link, followed by, which shows the people that follow me. There's also this tab here where you can see some information about my token activity, a biography, what coin I use primarily, and some links. And then if we click on different tabs, it's gonna show other parts. This would show airdrop cards if I had some. This would show membership cards if I had some. It's gonna infinitely load since we're offline. And that's pretty much it for the profile. Thank you for watching.